real-life working artist is not as glamorous as the Hollywood movies may make you think it is. It's not all about getting dressed up and having your art in these massive shows in these gorgeous places. In fact, being an artist takes a lot of grit and a lot of heart. So let's talk about some of these truths about being an artist, my artist friends. If you're selling your art like a business, or you're trying to, you quickly find out that the amount of time you actually spend creating is less than or equal to the amount of time you spend running the business. This is all your marketing and advertising. This is your social media content creation. This is you going to art shows and fairs. This is whatever online platform you have to sell your work that way. It's all the listing information and photos that go into that. Then it's shipping the work that actually sells. Way more than just sitting down in a beautiful studio and creating. So then, when you actually carve out the time to paint, suddenly you can't think of a single thing to do. You don't know what you're going to paint. But just yesterday you were inspired by 1,000 things. And now that the time is before you, you're not sure what to do. Okay, well, it is time to put paint to canvas, so I gotta get myself into a creative mindset. I have to figure out how to motivate myself, get my mind into the right space. Gotta shut out the noise around me. Gotta close my studio door. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Yeah, I have no studio door. So that doesn't really help me. So, what am I gonna do? I think I need some earbuds, and that's how I'm going to shut out the noise. Okay, so we know we have to shut out the noise. Tell your spouse, tell your pets, tell your kids, give you some time. So now the next thing that I do is I like to look through a folder. I have a huge folder full of inspiration photos. I like to start looking through that, and I tend to keep the ones up toward the top that I know I've been interested in lately. So these are things that have been on my mind lately. So I'm most likely to find what I'd like to paint right here toward the top. I know some other artists keep little sketchbooks. They tend to jot things down as inspirations come into their mind. Then they have something very neatly that they can flip through and say, okay, here's what I'm liking. Here's what I'd like to go for right now. So that's how I begin, and then I come up with the idea of what it is that I think I want to paint based on those inspirations that I have. Okay, so you've carved out the time to paint. You told everyone to leave you alone. Now it's that time to jump into your creative space. So I have created a little playlist for myself of some great nostalgic songs from the 90s that I love to listen to. So I'm ready to jump right in and get myself singing and dancing at my easel. See, this is the time when my kids are going to wish that I had a door on my studio.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright, it made me swoon. Our love is like a summer's day, hot and endless in a magic way. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my summer.